How you guys doing, man? It's Fanatic Philly fan coming at you guys with another video real quick. I'm gonna get some more props so I have some better visual effects in the next video, man. But I just wanted to make a video real quick. I just had a couple things I want to talk about. Um, First thing I want to talk about is Jalen Mills. I'm always looking like Philly 500, Bird Game Sports. Shout out to both of them. I'm always looking at what we could do to improve. Yeah, we have a great team. Yeah, we don't have that many weaknesses, but you could always get better. And I feel like we have a lot of young talent in the secondary, and we have a couple of cornerbacks that we can trade or do without. And I feel like Jalen Mills is highly overrated. Gets burned down the field every game, bites on every single double move. If he didn't have one of the best safeties covering his back all the time, he'd even have more touchdowns given up. I'm a diehard Eagles fan, and I don't single people out. But I don't understand Philly fans who love this man. People rave about Jalen Mills like he's just a great cornerback. And he's one of the worst cornerbacks since he's been in the league. That's proven. Look at all the touchdowns he's given up. Odell Beckham Jr. torches this man. And I know he torches a lot of people, but I mean, they stick him on these guys. He's short, and yeah, he can catch. For a cornerback, he has good hands, but I feel like we could trade him, man. He's decent corner, but he's not. There's teams out there that would take him, and we could get something for him. I'd take a third-round pick for him. I really would. Shoot, I'd take a fourth-round pick for him. Uh, get him out. We don't need him. Let some of these young guys, man. He's almost 30 anyway. I mean, he's 27, 28. I mean, I know that's still young, but he's on his way to 30. Let some of these younger guys, like, that proved that they could come in last year and do some damage in the playoffs against the Bears. Let them get some chance to shine. And I feel like we don't need Jalen Mills, in my opinion. But leave a comment. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I feel like we should trade him or try to get something for him before we just let him go. But if you guys disagree, let me know in the comment section, please. So, Good Morning Football America, they did this little poll, and I liked it. What they did was they said they did this little segment on who they think the top duos on offense will be in the league next year. And it could be like an offensive coach and an offensive player or two offensive players. So I'm going to do my 5 on offense, and I'll also do another video when I get better props for what I want to do on the defensive duos. But for the offensive duos, the first one that they said on that show was actually the Eagles running back. When we won the Super Bowl, we had the third or fourth best running attack in the league. That helped Nick Foles with the RPOs. That made defenses respect us. And it really made us, kind of unpredictable. We were the 28th rushing team last year. We had no running game whatsoever. We have a good offensive line, but we had no good backs. No consistent backs, I should say, because J.J. was injured and we had a whole bunch of injuries. But with Jordan Howard and with Miles Sanders, I really feel like they could be kind of like what Deontay Freeman and Coleman are and were in Atlanta. They could be a really good duo, and I feel like no one's talking about it enough. I'm surprised they said that on Good Morning Football America. I was surprised because me and Philly 500 have been raving about Miles Sanders, and I know that I don't have as many followers as Philly 500, but I've been raving about that pick when we got it. I was so happy. I looked at the highlights of that man, and if you haven't yet, you should. I feel like he's going to be our next to Sean McCoy, and he really deserves a lot of respect. So, number one duo I have is Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders from the Eagles. The second one I have is the Saints, Drew Brees, and Michael Thomas. I mean, Michael Thomas once had 1,300 yards and broke the record for receptions or something like that, or close to it. And we all know that's one of the best offenses in the league. For me, I think Deshaun Watson is a hell of a quarterback, and I think he's going to come back this year with a vengeance, just like Wentz. And I think Hopkins is one of the most, if not the most, underrated wide receiver in the league. Look at all the top receivers, even Odell Beckham Jr. Look at all the top receivers, Julio Jones, all their catches, and you watch Hopkins from the Texans. You watch his catches, and you tell me How is this man not considered having the best hands in the league? All of his top catches are one hand grab, tiptoe grab, double cover grab, yards after catch grab. This guy's amazing and he doesn't get enough credit, and he's the only offensive weapon they really got. And he still destroys people. So for my third, I got Watson and uh, and Hopkins. For fourth, I got the Falcons with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Y'all know Julio Jones is a beast, and Matt Ryan might lose some of the big games, but Matt Ryan is an adequate quarterback, and he has thrown for 4,000 yards every season. Pretty much, he's been in the league. So, and then for my last one, for my fifth one, I'm gonna go with. I mean, you could go with Kansas City and Kareem Hunt and Patrick Mahomes. You can go a whole, Minnesota with, what they got with Thielen and Diggs, and you go a lot of different. But I'm gonna go with Philip Rivers and Keenan Allen. And I think that last year they had a great year together, and I think Keenan Allen is another one of those wide receivers who was underrated by a lot. Anyway, shout out to Bird Gang and Philly 500, man. They inspired me to do these videos, and they're gonna get better, guys. Stick with me. Um, I plan on getting some better props, and I'm gonna buy a camcorder soon, so I can have a broader, visual for you guys. Anyway, this is Fanatic Philly Fan with another one, and I'll be talking to you guys soon.